Hello and welcome back to Charwell, the Farming Agency edition. Right, so in this episode we're going to be doing some clover hay. I just want to say first that I have had a problem with recording, so I've pretty much just lost about half an hour recording. What I did was I put all the hay bales away, so I unloaded them, did it all on camera, probably talking for about half an hour as well. And I give 2 hay bales here to the cows. I also unloaded them up at the sheep yard when we get there eventually. One of them will be. There we go. So I unloaded them here. I give a bale to the horses and also the sheep. I did this all on camera, but then what I've had is a power cut, so the recording that I did went corrupt. I had the audio, but the video itself went corrupt. So what I've done is I've had to start again. So I'm sorry that I've missed that bit out. Just a bit of bad luck there. But yeah. Pretty simple, like I said, just stacked them in here, stacked them in the other place at the cow yard. But the plan anyway was to do the clover, so we're going to go and crack on with that. The video might be a bit shorter now than I intended it to be, but obviously there's a reason for that now. So what I'm going to do is I've got the mower all set up on the Maxim. I'm going to be using that for the mower, then we'll use the... we've got the Optum set up on the mower, and then we'll be using the Maxim for the tedding and then the windrow, and then we'll probably come back with the Optum to do the baling. So let's get up to field 53, I think it is, or 52, something like that, with the clover, and we'll crack on with it. So you didn't really miss much anyway. All I was doing was unloading the alfalfa hay bales. So yeah, it's not too bad really. I started mowing as well. I'm doing a bit of tedding, and that's when it crashed. So you can see some of the textures are in the grass already, but I've reset the grass so we can start again. So even though it's double the work for me, it's only going to look like I've done it once on the video. It happens. I always miss that turning, you know. Every time I drive into this field, I miss it. It's like I shoot past it without realising. I mean, it doesn't take too long anyway, this field. It's not the biggest field. It won't take too long at all. I do like the texture of the clover though. It's really pale looking. It's like a pale grass. I do like it, and as it goes through the textures of when you're tedding it as well, the end texture when it's hay, it's really light. The light texture looks really good. And I know now that when you're baling off as well, you've got all the colour coded twine on. So I think it's purple for alfalfa, and I think it's orange, like an orangey colour for clover on the hay bales. So that looks good as well. You can see a bit there. That's the texture of what it's like when it's hay. Yeah, so I can't believe I actually had a power cut like that. It's nuts. Really bad luck. Must have been playing it for about 45 minutes, talking for about half an hour. Yeah, really bad luck on that one. But it's not a problem, it just means I get to do some more farming really. I see it like that. Get to mow this again. I mean, I started mowing it like I said, got to tedding, and it died on me. So, not too bad really. Could have been worse. Could have fried my PC. Luckily it didn't. I don't know how long this series is going to be on this map. I know I'm loving the Maize Plus features, but I know with all the maps that are coming out soon on Maize Plus, so all the horse extension ones that are going to be ready to play, I think it's just more of a beta map. You could think of it like that. So It's more about trying the features out, seeing what you think, you know, learning as you go, and then obviously when the other maps come out, you can probably pick a map that suits you best. I do like the map, don't get me wrong, but I know there's probably better maps out there, and especially when they've all got the horse extension and Maze Plus features involved, it's going to be a lot to choose from. It's going to be good. I'd rather have too many to choose from than not enough anyway, so can't really complain, can you? Just missed a little bit there, it'll be alright. So that field to the left, that's going to be the whole crop silage, so that's the field of wheat that's coming along real nice. Still a lot to do on the farm really, when you think about it. We've got all the root crops, the sugar beets and the carrots to do. Still need to plant the corn. Obviously got the whole crop silage we're going to be doing. Probably doing some bales and a pit. And I was thinking about the root crops as well, where I'm going to store them. So I'm going to store them in the on the cow yard, where I've stored the alfalfa hay bales, and I'm going to store some clover bales there as well. I'm going to store it in there. I'm just going to drop some in there. And the concentrate that I'm going to be using for the TMR mix is obviously going to be the barley that I put in the field. And we're lucky there really, because I did forget to change the seed type, and it was wheat. Obviously we kept it in wheat. I didn't move it and turn it back to barley, then obviously we'd have an issue, because we won't be having any crop that we could use for concentrate for the TMR mix. So luckily we got some of that, so I'll probably dump a load of that in there as well, some barley, so it's all on the same place really, so when we need to do the TMR mixes we haven't really got to travel much. Just makes our life a lot easier. I think I've said this about 500 times, but I really like this mower. I really do. It's got quite a wide span to it as well, so it can obviously fly through all the field types. And I was thinking about the grass field that we've got. It's really small. Going forward, I think we should probably try and sell it off and maybe get a bigger grass field, especially if we want to do grass silage in a pit. I think the silage bales that are fermenting in that field right now that we did in the last episode, just over there, I think they'll be fine for what we need at the moment. Like I said, we're going to have maize, we're going to have whole crop and all that kind of stuff, so it's not like it's the only thing going to be consumed. We'll definitely have enough for what we need, but I think we should have a look at maybe selling it and buying a bigger field. It all depends really what happens after the first year. If there's another map coming out with Maze Plus, I might switch over to that. If not, then obviously we'll carry on with Charwell, because I do want to use the Maze Plus features. Can't go back to Sandy Bay just because I've played it so many hours now. I've put so much hours into that map that I need to try something else. But I do want to keep one of my maps that I'm playing on as Maze Plus. So it's just pretty much all about what's available to play. So I know there is a lot of features coming out from Maze Plus add-ons, like mod types, maybe some equipment types, especially root crop types, root crop equipment types, and also I think they've worked with the global company and they've done some add-ons in there, like the automatic feeding systems and one that's tailor-made for like Maze Plus and all the crop types and that, or feed types, sorry. And I have noticed as well with the realistic seed mod that I use. And that's really good. I do like that mod, which basically means that if you try to grow barley or wheat, you have to put that kind of seed type in there, like the drill. You can't just change the seed type. You have to actually put the seeds in for it. Now that I was using that, I've been using that for a while, but it doesn't obviously support all the Maze Plus crop types. So it won't do the miscanthus or elephant grass, whatever you want to call that. But it will obviously do, your normal barley, wheat, oats, that kind of stuff. So I do like it, and I know that they've just updated it to support Maze Plus, so that's really good news. So now we can do all the new crop types on there. So that's something that I've just updated, but I need to put it into this map just because when I did activate, when I did start the map up and I was activating what mods to use, the realistic seeder mod wasn't actually compatible at the time, so I will activate that, and going forward we'll have to buy the right seed type for whatever we're trying to plant. Anything that adds to realism, that's pretty much my style of gameplay. I can just add a little bit more detail each time. It's like the small mods that you get, like the automatic indicator turning off when you turn left or right. You know, like now my indicator's on right. As soon as I turn right, it'll turn off on its own, so I'd have to set it. Things like that for me, small mods, but they make a massive difference. So I'm always on the lookout for mods like that. There we go, I didn't forget the turning this time. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to TED over this 3 times. So the first actual state that we're going over is fresh, and we're going to TED it into windrow. So windrowed clover. And then we'll TED it for the second time, and it'll go to semi-dry, or just the normal clover state. And then after that it will turn into that really white, kind of like a pale looking, just in front of us now, and that's the clover hay. I don't know what they're going to be doing with the Farming Simulator 21. I was thinking about this the other day, about the fact that a lot of people, when they were switched from 17 to 19, they didn't actually play. Yeah, they didn't actually play 19 for a while until things like Seasons came out. And I think people were surprised that maybe Seasons wasn't automatically implemented into 19 because it was so popular with the FS17. Now I don't know what's going to happen, but you never know. Things like Seasons, even maybe Maze Plus, could be implemented into the game itself. I think that'd be nice, because a lot of people do wait, because you know the mods is what make this game. Let's be honest. Without the mods, people wouldn't enjoy this game at all. They still play it probably, but they wouldn't enjoy it anywhere near the amount that they do. It wouldn't have the following that it does without the modders doing their thing. So yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with 21. I'm calling it 21, even though it might not. I don't even know when it's going to be coming out. I expected it maybe to come out early next year. But I think with them doing the Alpine DLC, I think maybe it's probably going to be a bit later than what was originally expected. So it should be interesting. Gone over this bit already twice. I'm talking about the maps again for Maze Plus. Oxygen David's new map, that should be interesting. It's one of the maps I'm really looking forward to. If you've not followed him on Facebook, go and do it, because as soon as he gets to 25,000 likes on his Facebook page, he's going to release a lot of information about the map. I think he's close to that now. He's around 20,000 something anyway, so if you haven't done it, go and like it. Closer we can get, and the quicker we can get to 25,000, the sooner we'll all get to know what that map's going to be like, because some of the screenshots that he's sent out already are very impressive. It looks like he's put a lot of effort and time into that map. It could be pretty much one of the best maps he's ever made, so I'm definitely intrigued to see how that comes out. Should be good. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed this up now. I'm going to speed it up on the last 2 TEDing that I'm doing, and I'll speed it up as well on the windrow, so when we're doing the rows, and then I'll cut back in when I'm with the baler. Right, so that's that sorted. And as you can see, I'm now picking up the clover hay, and that's a perfect example there. See how I did alfalfa hay last time? You've got the purple, kind of pinky purple twine, and that's indicating that it's alfalfa, and then you've got this orange one coming through now, which is the clover. So even though the textures, there's not much difference, if anything, I don't know. Maybe there is a slight difference in the texture, because I mean you've got the alfalfa bits sitting in there. I think there is a different colour just about. But it is good how it indicates, you know, it kind of colour codes them on the twine. I do like that a lot. I'm doing 6,000 litre bales like I normally do. I think I've said before, it kind of just works well. We probably won't get as many bales off this field as we did with the alfalfa, just because it's a bit smaller. But we'll definitely still get enough, and we've already got quite a few anyway, hay bales with the alfalfa. So I don't think there's any need of doing grass hay this year. I think we'll just be doing silage bales from the rest of the grass fields we've got. But it does look good, the actual clover, after you've cut it. I do like the texture of after it's cut. It does look good. You can just swing around and get this bit. You have to reverse. So I'm going to leave the bales in the field, and then probably in the next episode we'll load them up and we'll probably put them away all in one episode, and hopefully I'll get that on camera this time. A massive baler, isn't it, when you look at the size of that? And this is the big tractor. This is like the biggest. This is the biggest case tractor we've got. Doing quite well so far though for the bales. Like I said, I didn't expect to get many, because it is a smaller field, but we're getting quite a few here. One of them bales is alfalfa, you can see it at the top corner over there, but it's all hay at the end of the day. So I think in the next episode, like I said, we'll put these away, load them up, unload them, and then we'll have a look at what field work we can still do. We can do grass silage. We can definitely do grass silage bales. Hopefully soon I'll be able to plant the corn, so when you get that in the ground. Maybe a bit of fertilising. See what's going on with the fertilising. You might be able to spread some. Should have a little bit of slurry. We could always spread some slurry as well in this field and also the alfalfa field, now that it's been mowed down. It's running low on fuel again, this tractor is. This is the last one. So yeah, bale count wise, not too bad actually. Probably going to get another one as well off this. But yeah, overall, not bad at all for this size field. Right, so. So as you can see, I do like the texture after it's been cut on the clover. And we have got quite a few bales, 6,000 litres. So we've done 16 bales. One of them's obviously alfalfa hay, so there's 15 clover bales. 15 clover hay bales from this field, which isn't bad at all. I'm happy with that. Right, so I'm going to leave the video there. Thanks for watching, hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, I appreciate that every time. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this one on Farming Simulator. See ya.